G'day guys, Ping here. Today let's continue yesterday's topic, so family category. Actually, I missed some 2 points yesterday. So one is the host. So when we choose the host of families, so there's another type of host which is work plan based. And let me show you. So this one you won't if we create a family here, so it's not one of these template. So it's actually in that family. So for example, if we create a generic model, and so this is just a normal generic model. It's not host to anything, any wall or floor or ceiling. But if you go to here, so under property, so you will see this is work plan based. So once you check this box, so this family becomes more flexible. So for example, I'll just quickly show you. So if I create a box, okay, so this is a box, right? So it's not host to anything, but if you check this work plan based, and then if I just create a project, and so you will find that, and then I'll load this into this project. So it looks like, so it will be different. So actually, let me just go back here. If I uncheck this one, log this into project, override, and you will see this is just a family. It's just like a furniture. So it's not placed onto anything. So you can just place it anywhere. And if you check this box and load this back into the project, override, you can still place it like this. Okay, so if I create similar CES, so you will see now we have options. So one is place on face, so which means you need to have a face to place. Or you can just place on work plan, which means currently this work plan is the floor level, so you can place it on the level. So the flexibility with this box is, so now if I draw a wall, you can place this family just like a face-based, okay, so onto the wall, right? And also you'll say, oh, it's not like a face-based because it should be, change the direction. So what you can do is just go back here. So this option always vertical. So if you uncheck this always vertical and load, go back again. So now this become more like a face-based family. Okay, so yep. So this is quite useful. Sometimes when you have a family and then you think, so let me just maybe I'll just place so for example a desk. Okay, so normally you won't be able to place it on the wall, right? So even pick host, you can't pick on the, but if you edit family, go here, so check this one and uncheck the always vertical and load this back into the project and overwrite and select this CS, create similar. So now you can place this on the wall. Oops, sorry. Okay, so this is it. Now let's go back. And another point I missed yesterday is subcategory. So when we talk about materials, so the default material for category. So let's go back. So manage, let me change this to shade SD. So, okay. So what's this one? This is generic model. So if I go to manage object style, go to generic model. So you have this option to change the default material for this category. Okay, so for example, if I change this to something this purple. Okay, so all these generic model, because they don't have a material assigned to them, so they will use this default material in under this object model object under this object style setting. Okay, so And another one is subcategory. So you will see all these subcategory, and this is more flexible because not only you can choose this one, you can also create your own subject category. So for example, if I go edit family, okay, so this is family. So and go to I think which one? This one, family category. Sorry, not this one. Go to manage and object style. So you will see this because this is general model, so you only see this category. And then under here, so hidden lines, only one subcategory, but you can create a new one. So let's call it, what do we call it? Test. Okay, so test. And okay, so you can also change the line weight. So for example, projection lines and cut lines. So you can change and also change the color. So for example, I'll change this to red color. And also you can give it a default material for this subcategory. And let me just create a new one. Okay, so test, and I'll use red color as well. And graphic, okay, apply, and okay. So now this is the subcategory of test, and with this default material. And also remember when you create a subcategory, so make sure if there's already a subcategory in your project, and any change in your family won't, when you load into your project, you won't be able to override the setting. So you need to go back to your project to change your setting if the subcategory is already in your project. Okay, so if it's new, it's fine. So it will automatically add into a project. So now let's load this into a project and override. So now, so if you go to manage object style. So you will see generic model under here. So there is this test subcategory. Actually, I forgot to add some element. So let's just go edit this family. So I'm going to floor plan, and also I will add another extrusion. So CES, create another one, and make it tall enough. Okay, maybe 2 meter high. And this time I want to change the, wrong one. Change the subcategory to test, apply, and okay. So now you will see it's already red color, right? And if I load this into your project and okay, that's it. So you will see, although we didn't give a material to it, so but because we changed the subcategory, so it will automatically use this setting. So use this setting. Okay, so if you change this one, so for example, if you change this one to a different different material, hang on, why is this color not red? Don't know. Let me try to change the color. Okay, apply. Oh, yeah, looks like yeah, I don't know why it's not showing the color, but anyway, it's working. So you will see the material is green and the line is red. So the line is red. Okay, so this is the line color and this is the material of this. Okay, so that's it. So we finished this. Okay, so now let's continue. So join and cut geometry. Okay, so let me just delete everything here. So now I'm going to just create a model in place. Okay, so I'm going to create a generic model. So, and I'll just do an extrusion. Okay, so this is a box, right? And let me just close all the views. Maybe I'll close this family, and also open the 3D view. And maybe I'll just drag this a little bit taller. So WT. So now we have two. So this is floor plan. This is 3D view. So let me just change the color It's too dark. So generic model, go change this default. I'll just use some yellow. Okay, so now this is a generic model, a model in place generic model. So this generic model, you can join them. Okay, so let me just have a look at this. Join and cut, yes. So if you, so for example, if you copy another one here, okay, so because these are generic model, so you can join them. Okay, see? So differences, so you won't see this line. In 3D view should be the same. I'm not sure why I still see that, but anyway, in floor plan, so you will see it is become one, looks like one. Okay, so there are still two, but looks like one. Okay, so now let me just copy this one to here. Copy this one to here. Okay, so edit, and I'll change the category to something different. So for example, casework. And okay, so now this is one model in place casework family. So if I copy this again and then try to join, so you will see you won't be able to join them. Okay? No. So these are the difference. So okay, so now let me try some other example. So so this time I'll try cut. Okay, so cut. I'll just do a wall. So this is a normal wall, and I try to cut this wall. So if I model in place so for example, casework. Okay, and in this casework, I use a void. I try to create a void. Okay, and maybe I'll rotate a little bit. So sometimes you try to cut, with some angle. You can't do it. Use some wall openings or doors or windows. So you have to use void to cut the wall. So but if you create a void, so this is a void, but it's a casework, you won't see that. You won't be able to. Oh, hang on. Let me just go back. Go to 3D view. Here. Oh, actually, this is okay. So it looks like you can use casework to cut a wall. Okay, so that's something new to me. I thought I can't, but yeah, it looks like we can. So, but usually, I would always, if I try to cut a void, I will always make it a wall because I like to use make it a wall category. Let me try a different category. So I think try furniture. Okay, so furniture. So void again, just do another void here. So which is here, go up a little bit, cut wall furniture. Oh, interesting. So anyway, it looks like we can use these category to cut wall, but still I would recommend just try to use the category to match the, if you're cutting a wall, just use wall category. If you're cutting a roof, just use roof category. That's my recommendation. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so join, definitely you need to use some category. You can't join casework, but you can join generic model, or some other category, which I think probably just have a look of these categories. So I think these category can be, hang on, probably not curtain wall, but just have a try of all these categories. So you probably will find out which category you can join them, which you can't. Okay, so now let's go back here join and cut geometry, line weight. Okay, so line weight is actually the same. I think it's just the category. Yeah, the category. So if you let me just clean up all these. Okay, so I'll clean up all these. If I do another, I think I did this before yesterday. Okay, so if we do a generic model, the line weight of this model. So let me just make it higher, 2400, so we can cut this. Okay, so let me change this scale to 500. So you will see this line weight. So this line weight is controlled by the category. Okay, so here, and then if you change this one, you will change the line weight of this, right? And yeah, I think that's all about it. And also, of course, under each category, you can also give it a different subcategory. So for example, generic model. So if I create, so let me cancel this. If I edit this, and if I create another extrusion, so I'll draw it here and finish, and I'll make it 2400 high as well. So make sure we're cutting it in this floor plan. And if I give it a different subcategory, so you will see these are all the subcategory under generic model. Okay, so if I give it a test, it will become a red color and a very thin line. Okay, so that's it. So line weight, if we finish this, let me just grade them. Special properties. Okay, so yeah, some of the family, so you will find, and also if you edit in place, so because this is a generic model, if you go create, you will see all these connectors, all these things. These are all for EMP, electrical, mechanical, plumbing. So for example, so when you let's pretend this is a lighting. So usually for lighting, to be able to use all the wiring stuff, so you need to add electrical connector. So for example, I'll just quickly do it. So face, try to pick a face. Hang on, it won't let me. Yeah, here. So I'll just pick it here. Okay, so pick a face. You will see this symbol. So this is the electrical connector. And now if I finish this one, and if I go to, I think we need to go to a floor plan. So now you will see, if you select this family, you will see this one. So this is usually, you will see this on some lighting. So if I, so hang on, let me think. System. So on the system, there will be a lighting fixture. Yes, load. So let's try to find some other. So go lighting, architecture, internal. So I'll just place lighting, but I'm not sure which ones can be. So usually these are all ceiling based, but I think there should be some table lamp. Okay, so oven. And I'll place it, should be a ground floor level, so I'll just place it here. Okay, so you will see this is a lighting, and if I select it, there's no connector, so maybe we should just place something else. Okay, so load another family. See, all in the family you will see this symbol, which means there's connect in this family. So maybe I'll just pick, I don't know which one. I'll just pick this one, and it's a ceiling. I think it's a ceiling base. So maybe I'll just cancel this, create a ceiling. So I'll just quickly do a ceiling. And now I try to. So let's rotate this, place it on the ceiling. So now this is a lighting. Okay. Oh, hang on. Looks like we can't. Sorry. Maybe I'll just place two of them. So now if I go to a ceiling plan, so now you will see these two lights. So both of them, so you will see there's a connector. So with this connector, so usually I'm not very good at electrical, but I think, so with this one, you can very easily, so copy this, maybe I'll copy this. So very easily create some, some, I think which one, power. So you will see it will automatically create all these. But still there's no, if you it's not visible there, but you need to, so you can tab select this and you create wire. So now that's it. Okay. So, and also sometimes if you want to change the line, the pattern. So I think it's can't remember. It should be under object wire WII. Yeah, under model objects. So you can change the patterns of, for example, if I change to dash maybe, and it will become dash. Okay, so this is quite easy way to do your lighting plan. And also you can, so manually, so it's under, so I think it's shortcut is WR. Oh no, not WR. Let me just go back to system EW. Okay, so if EW, you can manually create a wire. So instead of use detail line, this is much easier. So for example, I'll just create another line here, and EW, connect this line to this line. And then you can just move your light around, so it's much easier, right? Okay, so so it's I think it, okay, we can just stop here. So because we're talking about family category. Anyway, so some of the family, so there's if edit family, so you will see this. So these are some special special stuff for some of the categories. Of course, so if you if you change this, so for example, if I change this light fixture to, so for example, to furniture, and then so you will see all these are gray out. You won't be able to, although it's still there, but yeah, usually you won't be able to create all these things. So these are only for some specific categories. Okay, so that's it. Let me close this one, go back to here, and okay, so this one's done. Generic model for wall roof by face. Okay, yes. Okay, so so this one, so sometimes we want to create some interesting shape for the walls, roofs. So one way is to create a, so here, so this first method is go create a conceptual mass. Okay, but sometimes you want to, because so for example, you already have some existing condition or your project, some of the building parts there, so you can have a reference, so it's easier to do it model in place. So you can go create a model in place. So mass or generic model. Let me, where's, yeah, generic model. These are the only two, I think, correct me if I'm wrong. So these are the only two category on which you can place wall by face and roof by face, or curtain system. Okay, so let me show you quickly. So for example, I have a wall there, and I will try to create some interesting shape. And what I do is go to model in place, go create a mass, and okay, and okay. So now I'll quickly just do some reference line, some interesting line. Okay, this is not too much. So let's just do another one. Okay, so this is a shape, and let's go to 3D view, have a look. Okay, so maybe this one you go down. Oh, sorry, it's placed onto the. That's okay. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'll just copy this one, go up. You can just adjust, some of the points. Maybe copy another one somewhere here. Oops, sorry. Go up, CC, and so adjust some points to, make it more, organic shape. And then 1, 2, 3, create a form, and then, okay, so that's it. So now you can finish this mess and go create a wall. Go to wall by face, and then you can choose different wall type and pick on the face, and that's it. Okay, so this is messing, and of course you can also use generic model. Okay, let me quickly show you. So I'll just delete this wall, delete this mess, and if you do model in place, go generic model, okay, and okay. So of course for generic model it's a little bit not that flexible, but you can still create something interesting. So for example, I'll use blend, and first, so you need to set work plan. I'm going to use ground floor. That's okay. Oh, sorry, my mouse is not working. Okay. Okay, so now, for example, I'll just draw something like this, and then I'll set work plan. Oh, sorry, cancel. Click on edit top, and need to be closed. So we need to close this to create a closed profile, and then edit top, set work plan. This time I'll pick the top of this wall, and I'll create some different shape. Okay, so maybe pick these two lines and use this spline. Maybe do this. Okay, so finish. So this is some different. This is what's this? Swept blend. So if I finish this, so this is a generic model. It's not messing, but you can still go create a wall by face. Okay, and also if you want to, you can create as a roof by face as well. Create a roof. Okay, so and also curtain system. Okay, so now let me just go back here. Yeah, that's it. So that's generic model and mesh. Okay, so this one, attach top. So I think this one's quite straightforward. So we all know that if we create a roof on top of wall, and you can attach the wall to the roof, right? If you create, so let me just delete this roof. If you create a model in place, generic model, for example, and I'll just do an extrusion, okay, on top of this wall, and just drag this up, so and then finish it. So now if I click a wall attach top, you won't be able to attach top to the generic model. And if you change the category to a roof, and then can you see? Let me just HH this so you will see. So HH. So now, which means if you want to attach wall to some model in place, you need to change it to a category which usually you can use attach top. Okay, so I think wall, probably you can use wall category as well. Let me try. Okay, so I'll move this away. Oh, what's happening? Still, it's not changing back. So maybe detach. Okay, so let me just change this to a wall. Finish. So this now it's a wall. Let's move this back on top of these two wall. Select these two wall. Attach top. No, looks like a roof. You need to use roof category. Okay, so I think that's it. Okay, so if you have any other ideas or suggestion about the family categories, so please let me know. Okay, so thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye.